We are at Puckette Farms today in Southside, Virginia with Aaron Puckette, the owner. I'm Amber Vallotton from Virginia Cooperative Extension. And just tell us a little bit about your farm, how long you've been doing the farming business, and the kinds of products that y'all grow.
Well, I've been growing pretty much all my life, farming. The last 4 years we've been growing produce, selling wholesale and retail through a farmer's market and a CSA, a Community Supportive Agriculture. That's what that stands for. And we're growing on plastic and which you can see behind us with drip underneath it.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about GAP certification or good agricultural practices and what that means and how that's impacted your farm.
It means that we can sell wholesale and to be able to ensure that it's less risk in growing and producing our produce.
So tell us how Extension was integrally involved with you in getting your GAP certification.
They walked us through every page of a pretty intense book, making sure that we knew how to fill it all out. We couldn't have done it without Extension for sure.
So I'm Joanne Jones, and I'm the A&R agent in Charlotte County, and I had the privilege to work with Puckette Farms and Aaron to get his GAP certification last year. Aaron was very easy to work with. We came out, we met, we talked about all of his practices, we walked through his operation from start to finish, from when he planted to when he harvested, and discussed what he was doing, any changes that needed to be made, and then we worked on his manual and recording all that information. When we started with the GAP manual for Puckette Farms, we had to start by looking at what fields he was going to plant in, the acreages on those fields and what crops would go in them, and then we had to do a mapping system on his irrigation, how that would get to the field. We looked at security issues with wildlife as well as if he had farm animals or pets on his farm, and documented that and how we would handle it. We looked at his fertilizer amendments as well as where he's making his purchases for his seeds and his plants that he would use, and discussed how all that would be covered and where we would put that in the manual. And then we looked at biosecurity issues as far as transportation to get his product from his location to the facility where he delivered to, where it was aggregated. And we looked at the different sanitation practices that would need to be used to clean the equipment he would use in the field, as well as transportation. And then once we got that done, we wrapped everything up in the manual and got everything recorded to complete the manual. So now that I've kind of explained what goes into the manual and what maybe the on-farm review would look like with us coming out and walking with Aaron through everything once we think we're prepared for the auditor, I want to ask Aaron a few questions. How did you feel about the process? Was it painful at all?
It was it would all went smooth, and I thought it was really easy. I thought it would be one of the most difficult things I ever did, to be honest.
I know it was pretty painless, you say, but what were some of the challenges that you felt you faced when preparing for the GAP audit as well as getting the manual together?
Just finding the time to sit down and write all this down. And I mean, I guess that's the hardest part, is sitting down and writing everything down. But
yeah, and don't you feel like a lot of the record keeping and stuff you were probably doing previously?
Yeah. As
far as like planting and your fertilization and chemical records, and now you have it all in one nice location.
Yeah, and it's nice to refer back to. Yeah.
Now, how do you think GAP has benefited your farm and your operation?
Once we started doing this, I'm glad we did it, because like you said, we have everything in one place and it's all documented, and we know that that we have all the tools we need to grow it right and protect ourselves in doing it.
Got you. Traceability is such a big thing. When you got started, I'm sure you had some questions about what GAP was and how this would look like. Do you feel like with Extension we were able to answer those questions and walk you through?
For sure. It was, like I said before, we couldn't have done it without the Extension. Having them there was crucial for us to be able to grow produce at all. I mean, we probably would have never been able to do it at all.
And then another question, do you feel like after going through the GAP audit and getting ready and having the on-farm review with the Extension, did it change a lot of your practices, or do you feel like you were already doing it? It just made you feel more comfortable that you were doing the right?
We were already doing a lot of them, but some of the things we won't do, I mean, of course, it's made us better, for sure.
Got you. Well, thank you.